Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's screaming of the League of Legends NAM LOL 2023 quarterfinals between Era Solstice and Oryx Glacius. And it is going to be a banger, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second quarterfinal we're going to be catching here, with Kronos taking the W in the other night's match and have progressed further. So there's going to likely be two Era teams in contention for this year. But really happy to have everybody out here for some sick League of Legends. We haven't seen Glacius play before, but very happy to see what Glacius have to offer as we're getting the 69 from Nick Wolf. But a lot of support coming out here for Oryx and for Era here. Make sure you get all the boys and girls in here to support Solstice or support Glacius out here. Solstice have been really performing quite well and have been doing exceptionally well in terms of their play style and playing together as a team. Daddy B, McLean, Meme Cartel, Kyra, and Zaraki, they are going to be competing. This is going to be the last time they're going to be together as one roster, so they're going to be hopefully enjoying it while they can. Meow for us. I'll only meow for you. Show him some of them bush tactics. Personally, I'm not gonna meow for you unless you gift subs, bro. We got any gifters out here, bro. I ain't doing that for free. I ain't meowing on cam for free. That's not how this works, my guy. I can't see anything. What do you mean it's showing the start of the stream, my guy? I'm literally like, give the chat what we want. Meow for us, daddy. Nope. I ain't doing that for free. I'm sorry if I'm... Stream is going perfectly fine on my side. Okay. So Daddy B's internet is having a bit of a rough time, but I've got to thank Daddy B here for resubbing. So he has been subscribed. He's been subscribed for 4 months now. Been a big supporter of the channel. Thank you to him. What's the cost? What if you gift a sub? There we go. I'll meow for you on stream. 4 moths. Let's go. You got plenty of moths sitting there, eh? But I've also got just the lighting back here, just to make sure it looks a little better from the back. But I realized there's a bit of glare, so I might go turn it off quickly. In fact, I probably am going to go turn it off. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, the meows are on for free. But I'm trying to keep the Tibbers hat on because it's the part of the whole outfit is I'm wearing the Tibbers beanie. But we should have some good League of Legends. Yeah, this will be the last. As I said, it'll be the last time. Well, Castrover's ready. Yes, so we're ready to go. Sorry, McLean. We're just arguing with chat because chat want me to meow for them. But I said it's going to cost them a little bit before that happens there. As we are going to be heading into game here. So this is going to be the Champ Select for game 1. So we should hopefully get into Champ Select now. So we've got the Olaf ban, which is already going to be targeted towards Glacius. So there's not going to be anything spicy there. The Rek'Sai actually going to take away from McLean. McLean has been quite clean on the diving lady, but she's going to be banned away quite quickly. And then that is going to be the Aurelion Soul, which is then going to be banned away in the mid lane. Not going to do any of that hard scaling in the mid lane there. The Dragon has been quite powerful this patch so far. Not necessarily one of the abusers of the Static Shiv, but he has just been really solid in terms of wave clear and in terms of scaling. So it should be some good League of Legends out here, as that is going to be the Janna ban. Will be Janna support. So they show you a little bit of respect down on that bot lane, so no disengage there. Looks like they might want to go for a hard engage team comp with the Janna banned away immediately. And so what are we going to be seeing targeted out here? That is going to be the Victor that's going to be targeted in the mid lane, so no Victor for Kairu. As we are seeing the love spread everywhere there. As Annie, thank you. Annie sub. Nice. Thank you for the sub, Annie. 2-month sub. Money is on Blackjack getting first blood. Anyone got a counter? We can I'll do predictions as soon as we get into game here. But I'm going to start that right now. As the Rakan is going to be locked in for Meme Cartel. So Meme Cartel going to be rocking that baby very comfortably. Okay, so I just need to Let's delete that one. So I realize I gotta get the right prediction counter going, as it's gonna be the Maokai locked in the jungle, and then the Lux actually gonna be picked up. So that could be Lux support, or it could be Lux mid. Don't really know for sure. Is it going to be Era, or is it going to be Oryx? This is going to be the battle of the ages. These two organizations are really battling it out for this championship, as Oryx and Era are going to dominate majority of the playoffs for this Namibian League of Legends tournament. I was almost late. Our cat just caught a chameleon. Oh, shame, man. Poor chameleon. But it's the cat bringing you a present. She's bringing you a present. Like Bella brings me presents all the time. Because that's going to be Zac in the jungle. So that is going to be a very solid engaged pick there. That's probably why they banned away the likes of the Janna. So they can have the Rakan and the Zac with the Lux picked in there. But now Jhin has been locked in for Daddy B. We have seen what he is capable of on this man. We've seen the curtain calls. We've seen the 1-2 kapow one with the fourth shot. But what are we going to be seeing as the answer? As that is likely going to be a Lux support. So wouldn't be surprised if we saw a possible Caitlyn pickup here. Or we Lux mid, and then we see a Morgana. But what is going to be the final pick here? As it's still going to hit 0, and there's going to be the Irelia. So that is going to be Irelia picked up in the top lane, as it is going to be a bit of it's going to be a remake. The lobby is going to get put back together as someone wasn't able to lock in time. So we should be hopefully back in before we know it. She has wares if we have kibble. That is true. It's like the Khajiit from Skyrim. It's like, I have wares for your coin. Take it from me, and I'll give you for good price. Good price, yes, the good price. As now I'm hopefully gonna load back into the game. I'm gonna just see what situation is there. But come on. Okay, let's get back in. Bring us back in, boys. Same picks and bans. Yep, we're gonna hop right back. Okay, let's go. Oh, thanks, D. Okay, waiting. Okay, so we're just gonna be waiting just for like a couple of seconds while the last few people connect, because there was an internet connection issue. So hopefully that has been resolved and has been sorted. As they are just gonna give it like a minute or two. But that does mean we are gonna head here just real quickly, just for a hot minute, and give Bella some rubs. Hey, Bella, boy, hello, my angel. Meow 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 meow. The Bella baby. She just sleeps. She just wants to sleep. That's all she wants. No, I know. They say cats bring you critters because they think you're a useless hunter. Our cat brings us critters because she thinks she needs to pay for her food. I misclicked Oryx, hashtag Oryx win. I mean, points are points, Shakosis, so points work out. But at least, like, at least she's trying to pay the rent, to pay for her food. Pretty smart cat. Bella is just not, she's not that kind of cat, unfortunately. She's just like the ladybug. As you can see, she's happily just cleaning herself in front of all of you. Bella, there are people watching. And she just decides that it's time. Decides it's more time to clean. Ah, lovely. So we're gonna give about 5 minutes. So let's get a quick banger on here. So I don't know where we're gonna find one. Let's go to the release radar. What does my release radar have for me? I don't think it has anything good. But we have seen some of the new skins have been announced, as well as the OnlyFans link for cat, please. You're gonna have to ask my lawyer, and by lawyer I mean Bella, because she's kind of the one who runs everything. So don't look at me if you want any of that, okay? So let's we're gonna go, where is it? There you go. She's giving us a show now. You know, she's decided it's just showtime for her. She knows she's the star. I don't know why the music thing is not working now. There we go. Brett, I am not saying that. I am not saying that on stream. Nice and hairy. Oh, God. I am not saying that on stream, my man. I can feel the monetization waiting for me. But I don't have anything to drink. I just ran out of Mountain Dew. Cisa. Yeah. Oh, gosh. But but you never did fuck around. Fuck around. Like a hound. Right. But now. Yeah, reason. Give me a reason. This way. Colors. Million to trade. Yeah, but no wonder. Another empty question. No fear of letting go. Say I've learned my lesson and now need to know. Give me a reason to say we'll be fine. Tell me believe in the past behind. Give me a reason to say we're okay. Make me believe you're better off this way. Make me believe I'm better off this way. Better off this way. Empty question, the fear of letting go. That I heard my lesson, but I need to know. You give me a reason. You're leaving. And you get. Hey, okay. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub to Nick Wolf. Okay, so as requested, I will. Is Nick Wolf here? Are you ready? Nick Wolf, if you're here, I'm gonna give you some ASMR. Meow. Meow. There you go. If Nick Wolf wasn't here to hear it, that's his fault. He should have been paying attention and he would have gotten it. So. They were definitely all waiting here for me to meow into the microphone. As the get very cool cat emotes there, as we are going to be back into Champ Select once again, as the bands are just going to go through. Well, I'm not the one who needs the clip. You guys need to go for the clip, eh? So it is going to show basically what they did pick last. I'm just going to hover over it. So yeah, so that's going to be quite nice. It's just going to hover over what we were going to be seeing here while they do the quick bands. It's not going to take too long. But Daddy B, I think he also low-key wanted to hear the meow. So it was the meow that he wanted to hear as well. But yes. So chat, I hope you're happy with what you got. Because it's not happening again. Not for free, no. As then that's going to be the Rakan that's going to be locked in. Rakan, Zac, and Jhin still going to be the main priority, with the Maokai, Lux, and the Irelia all going to be picked up there. But OG Daddy is your first gifted sub. I'm surprised it's your first gifted sub. We see the Raven hype in the chat from everybody there, from Nick Wolf and Annie. Glad to have all the peeps here, all the support. Thank you to everyone who's come to pop in for the stream. I know it's on just a random Tuesday night, but I hope I can make the Tuesday night a little bit more interesting. As that is going to be the Lee Sin hover. So that is the Lee Sin pick there, and that is going to be the Maokai, likely going in the support role or top. So very big flex pick available for them there. As I might just lower the volume of the music just a tiny bit. There you go. As now we are going to be seeing the second set of bans. What is going to be banned out here is going to be the Narcissus that will be taken away in the top lane. So no Narcissus there for Mr. McLean. As we all know what he can do on the Dog. So the Dog gets banned away. And while we are going to be waiting for these couple of bans, I would just like to give a shout out to the people over at Oryx putting this tournament together. It is coming to a close, so I know there's still a handful of matches to go. But it's a big shout out to them for running this. It's been a long running tournament, and I really hope we can get more tournaments like this in the future. As that is going to be the Fizz ban in the mid lane. They do take away the scary fish man, so no fish there. As what are we going to be seeing possibly banned away again? There's still a possible top lane and possible mid lane picks, so I wouldn't be surprised if they ban away any more mid laners from Mr. Kairu here. Milk Defy coming in with the poggers. Glad to see all the pogs in chat. We need plenty of those. We need plenty of pogs out here. As that is going to be K'Sante that is going to be banned away in the top lane. So they do not want to give McLean anything he could possibly be good on in terms of a fighter. And now we are going to wait to see what will the priority be for Solstice. This Maokai is very flexible as well as this Lux. As that is going to be the Zyas. They are just going to go for the safe ban. I'm just going to ban away at ADC to make sure that they don't steal away the Xayah from their lover. As we're going into the second set of bans. Second set of picks. What are we going to be seeing locked in here, ladies and gentlemen? As it is going to be another disconnect, I believe. Some more small internet issues. I just hope everything's okay because I know a lot of people are on time limits because of load shedding. So hopefully they're able to sort this out quickly. Yeah, but while I wait, let's just go back to some music. So just gonna see what the situation is there. Just gonna leave that be, and then let's find some more tunes to vibe to. May as well restart the vote, actually, now that I think about it. Defy is such a handsome man. I guess I'm taking your word for it. So I guess I don't know what's happening, but his wife is a lucky woman. Ooh, but I wonder who his wife is. I'm very curious to see who his wife is, huh? Huh? As now we're just gonna have to find some more tunes, so just while we wait for everything, because it seems like there was a bit of a technical issue. Can confirm, Kappa. Plenty of that, my guy. But let's go with this. So it's a bit of a Florent for your pretty. Dun, 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 dun. That is a banger, I tell you. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Where can we buy what you're smoking? I don't know. I don't know necessarily smoking anything. I'm just having a good time, bro. Let's find some more stuff. So, up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. And down, side to side, like a roller coaster. Let's just crank it all the way up. Side to side, like a roller coaster. I'm summer going to Stones right now. Am I setting up a good pre-drinks for you, Bubbles? Up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. The chameleon's trying to escape. I mean, like, the chameleon's trying to run for its life. I don't blame it. Yeah, I'm on holiday, so fucking right. Yeah, I wish I was on holiday. I've got an exam and I've got a project due on Friday, so fun for me. All right. All right. So unfortunately, okay. So you know what? I'm just gonna carry this song over into Champ Select here. So this will be the Champ Select song. Just Fisher, bro. As the bands and the picks are gonna be going through for a third time running. We do hope this is going to be the last time for this match at least. As target bands, Aurelion Sol, Rek'Sai, going to be relative bands there. The Erlof being a band away in the top lane, as well as a possible jungle pick there. Third time's the charm. We do hope so. As now the Victor is going to be taken away in the mid lane from Mr. Kairu. Dude, it's so like, I'm just like vibing doing Champ Select. Down side to side like a roller coaster. All right. As that's going to be then the Zac is going to be picked up, and then the Maokai. So just going to go ham at it for that neck for the Champ Select, hopefully. They say, yeah, 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 yeah. Blah, 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 blah. If I knew his going, blah, blah, blah. All we ever knew from you, yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't even care about what they say. So as that's going to then just, these picks, we've seen these picks before. So you know what, I need to put this here just for people so you can see what is playing. There you go. Is voting closed? Sorry for yelling. All right, you know what I'll do is I'll hand the points back and then let people do a re-prediction. So let's delete and then refund the points. Okay, so Alright, but I'll give you guys 10 minutes to do to do picks here. I'll give you 10 minutes so you can vote for a little bit longer. But there you go. A year from you is blah, blah, blah. Alright, now we're going to see some of the noob stuff as the final bands do come through. What are going to be the last two picks that we have been waiting for? As that is going to be the Misfortune down in the bot side to be picked with the Jin. Well, against the Jin. I don't know. That matchup is very much Jin favored. At least I know from my understanding as playing Jin. But what could be possibly picked in the mid lane is that's actually going to be the Jax hover. So that could possibly be the Jax top for the McLean. Is he going to be pulling it out? Chameleon bit defy? Oh gosh, okay, we don't want a biting Chameleon. Maybe we should try to defend itself. But then now that is going to be the Jax, which is picked up in the top lane. Veigar is being hovered. The baby cage will be quite useful with the amount of engage that they do have. So would not be surprised if that Veigar is just going to be locked in there. As it looks like it will be the Veigar picked into the mid lane here. And then the Alawi going into the top side. So that's Alawi top. That's going to be Lee Sin in the jungle. And Misfortune bot lane with the Maokai support. And the Lux in the mid lane. So be sure to get your points. Spend your points wisely. You got 10 minutes. I only refunded one time because of the situation. But other than that, there will be no more refunds. As I'm just going to... What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to... I need to go to the Lobo bot. I need to fix something. Just for chat's sake, I'm going to fix this. Okay. Just so it's a little easier for you to see and everything. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so for some apparent reason, it's not logging me in. Okay, I need to log in with Lobobot, because Lobobot's not working now. There we go. Okay, I'm just trying to fix something for you, chat, because it's been... I don't want it to be like this. It's very bad for your eyes. Okay, so let's save, and then let's go to Gmail. We just need to do all this verifying stuff. For something that's such a small change. Like, it's such a small change that I want to make, but it's just like, it won't let me until I verified it. So... Alright. Okay, so now I'm gonna just quickly do this, because this is gonna make this look a heck of a lot better. There you go, chat. I fixed it. So now the music is a lot easier to read. So I hope you all are able to see that just a little bit better, because I know the other one was not very nice colors, so I just make sure it was easy to read. But I hope you're all enjoying your stay here. I know it was a bit of an iffy start, but we have got into the game. We've got about 20 seconds left on the timer. Looking at some of these team comps, so the Lee Sin is going to be the playmaker here for Oryx, while Zach Gant is going to be the main form of engage along with the Rakan, but they'll use the Veigar as their easy setup with the baby cage. So it should be a solid game of League of Legends here, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be an absolute banger of a game, so you don't want to miss this, and get your friends in. Get your moms, get your dads, get everyone who doesn't even know what League of Legends is. They must come pop in and come and see what Solstice have to offer. As we are going, the loading has been completed. We are going to head into game now. Blackjack first blood. Let's go. Well, we're gonna have to see about that, huh? Sorry, the skin around my nails is bothering me. But yes, so that's going to be the Guardian, also picked up for the Maokai. Daddy B on the Jhin with the Fleet Footwork. Lethal Tempo Jax in the top side. And then we've got Meme Cartel on his signature Rakan, Muni Soviesny. I mean, now you... I don't know, hey? I don't know if I believe that. No, it's decided. Well, we're going to see what Blackjack is capable of, especially into the Jax here. But, so... Okay, so... Alright, so let's get the objective timers, get all that sorted. Time controls. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we looks like we are going to be heading into game here. So this is game 1 of the NAM LOL 2023 with... Okay, I just realized that I've mixed up the sides. We are going to just fix that real quick. There you go. As now we're going to be seeing... Not going to see any funny business just yet. Could possibly see an invade coming out there. It's just going to be the 5-man block for Solstice. Well, the Maokai is going to drop a couple of saplings. Going to be looking for some action. And is going to spot out the Meme Cartel. But the Rakan shield will just eat through that. And it's just going to be a form of vision. Not much more than that. As now Omen's going to be dropping some more saplings left and right. It's going to spot the Maokai. Putting a ward down and no sapling. So I'm going to spot where the Jhin is. And the Zac is likely going to be starting up in that top side rather than the bot side. Jhin will walk on a ward. It has been... Tribush has been warded as well. But Meme Cartel will be there to answer it. As now... We got the Dancer coming out there, but Omen really putting a lot of saplings out there as Jhin is going to tank a little bit of it there, but does have the Fleet Footwork, so it's not going to be bothered too much by it. As the Zac is actually going to look to start top side. It's going to be a very interesting start here for McLean. He's going to start the Wolves. Has got the W, does mean that he's going to get the solo start. Well, we see that is going to be Kairu just baiting the top side. Not going to be going for anything too spicy. Well, Lee Sin's going to be starting up on the red and Blackjack just making his way into lane now. There has been money put on the fact that Blackjack will get first blood. I'm inclined to believe that that is true. Alright, so for some reason it's not letting me... Alright, there you go. As now we're going to see not too much aggression yet, but it does seem like Misfortune and the Maokai really want to be at that level 2. They have already shoved that wave. That'd be a Meme Cartel playing on the back foot here. And do get the level 2, but don't get the engage. As Little Rosie desperately tried to get at least a little bit of damage off of and get the wave pushed, but now Alawi gonna get traded on by Blackjack. And Kairu gonna be really taking a little bit more damage than he would like to, but did start the Doran shield and does have the biscuits, so we'll be just fine. As Alawi also started the tier, did not start any form of lifesteal or any form of sustain. Just wants to go for that raw, just wants to spam their ability to lane. Does not really want to worry about taking any damage, just wants to spam their abilities. Rakan does get the knockup, does land Deadly Flourish. Really good trades from Daddy B and the Meme Cartel there. Yeah, as Maokai bit up a little more than he could chew, but we'll be able to heal a little bit more up with the passive there. As Jhin does get that 4th shot onto Little Rose, but the Guardian is going to block it. As now, the Deadly Flourish will be used to clear out some more waves. Level 3 for Daddy B and for Meme Cartel as they are going to walk forward. Little Rosie is in a little bit of a tough spot, as you see a little bit more poke coming out from them there. And now it is Solstice who are on the front foot. While Jax is going to go for the fight here onto Blackjack. But Kairu does save his soul, literally. Meanwhile, Tails is going around clearing out the saplings. He's going to get a flash onto Daddy B here. And is going to try and run away there. Does have field, does have flash, but Zack is going to jump in. Is going to land the Q onto Omen, and little Rosie is Daddy B taking so long. He's got to heal. But then that is going to be Zack picking up 1 for 1. But then Lee Sin going to be there to pick up the Zack. As it looks like it's going to be 3-4-1 in favor of Glacius, as the double kill going over to Rosie, as Oryx come out on top in this match. But I guess unfortunately Entropy was wrong, as the first blood was not for Blackjack, it was indeed for little Rosie. But really, really good gameplay there coming from Rosie now, as Kairu gets his soul sucked. And some would say not in a good way. As Kairu's just going to get his soul back here from their Lowy. And is farming pretty well, all things considered. Chameleon Fire and Let the Fire Go, probably cheering for Oryx XD. Could possibly be, could be. So the Chameleon could be watching on like a mini monitor, like in the middle of nowhere, or like could be watching the stream with you guys. But we see Zaraki and Lux not really going to be juking it out too much. The Veigar does have a little bit more farm on his person, but not too much of an issue, as Jin did burn both flash and heal, and is going to be in a bit of a tough spot there, as MF does already have with a full Noon Quiver. Zaraki is in a bit of a tricky situation there. Will get hit by the Wood Gun E, as Lee Sin does go for the final Q, as Raimi gonna take some tower shots there, and very close to being a misplay from the Lee Sin. But it does allow Zaraki to get away, really saving that flash for the absolute last second. And now Zaraki could possibly just go, he's just going to pick up the last chapter and just going to TP back to lane. Not too many issues there. And now Omen and little Rosie will have the dominance in the lane once more, as Daddy B and Meme Cartel just going to have to play the farming game and just wait until they get some more items before they can look for another engage. Little Rosie will stay in lane as long as possible because she has double buff, so she will have that extra mana, sustain, and healing. And as I say that, it's gone. Why is it every time I just say it, it's gone? I guess it is. But now, see, there's a ward on the tri-bush there, so they are going to keep note that the Zack could possibly come bot, who is now on their Krugs. Well, Lee Sin also, he's going to be sitting on his Gromp. Could be looking for a way into this battle here, but Mike could look to come bot, as he is going to be pathing into river, but so is the Zack, who is going to be spotted on the ward. So McLean will get caught out by the sapling here and there, as now Kairu going for some more fights onto Blackjack. Ooh, actually a pretty decent trade, as both have Sheen, but now Jax does have a little bit more damage on his side with the passive. And Kairu just trying to dodge the tentacles here, but has pulled the Jax into tower there, as Jax does get caught out. But Alawi's gonna get solo killed by Kairu, as Blackjack not able to get the ulti off in time, and the Jax does pick up the kill. Very well played coming out from Kairu, as he puts the second kill on the board for Solstice. Now, this is gonna be pretty decent for Jax. The Alawi does have the teleport, but Kairu will have to just go for a small cheeky reset there. And Lee Sin is in that top side, but Jackson's not going to hang around for too long. As we are still just going to wait it out. As Rock gets a good trade onto one little lamb. And Rainey's sitting in the mid lane, just hovering a little bit. Will get stacked on there. As McLean is sitting bot side. We're going to see a possible bait coming in there, but we see Ripler is going to be there. Maokai is going to get locked up. Lee Sin is going to be there. Omen does jump onto Daddy B there. Maokai that is going to be tanked. Little Rosie is going to try and drop the exhaust. There's a heal coming out. Little Rosie picks up one, and Maokai picks up two. Very well played from Oryx here, as the Jhin had nowhere to go, had no flash, got exhausted by the Maokai, and it was just very difficult for mobile carries for the likes of Jhin to do anything. So it looks like they might play for top side, but Blackjack is in a bit of a difficult situation again, as Alawi is gonna get, he's just gonna get solo killed by Kairu again. As the solo kills coming in top side, left and right. Alawi not having a really good time here. And Jax absolutely dominating so far, 2-0, and is going to be able to get an item up on the Alawi. But it does look like Oryx are going to pick up that dragon. They're going to have a small little gold lead there. Well, Misfortune and Maokai are going to be all the craze down that bot lane. As now we also see that almost all the kills are in bot lane. 3 which were taken in the early game, and then the Lee Sin 5 assists of the 5 kills. There has been bot lane every time there's been a kill. As now we see Daddy B and Meme Cartel just going to have to try and freeze the wave and farm it. They're not going to be taking too many chances here. Now Misfortune comes back with the Noon Quiver and the full Berserkers and Rico Bow. As Meme Cartel will spot out Rennie. As Alawi does get hit by the soul, but it's just going to be dodging those tentacles quite comfortably. Not going to be too bothered. As Maokai is going to be a little bit chunky now. Does have the boots. Does have the full plated steel caps. As Grom is giving me the hydrate. I actually need to get water. Okay, chat. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'm going to get some water. There's going to be the Rift Herald fight coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. And it does look like it's going to be picked up very comfortably by the Zac. But Blackjack, Little Lamb, and Rennie are going to be there to catch out Zaraki. Zaraki needs to run for his life. He does not have flash and is going to get taken down. But McLean does pick up the Rift Herald. As this is indeed game 1. As we see, Kyra is going to be going for the fight. Meme Cartel is going to try and get some damage off as Kyra gets picked away. Zac is going to look for the engage, going to get it on Rennie as Kyra picks up a kill and goes on a killing spree. Daddy B is now being tanking. He's under tower all by himself. Lil Rosie going to be smacking up Daddy B, but they're going to have to be juggling that tower aggro. And it looks like it is going to be a 1-for-1 trade down the bot side as Jhin does get the shutdown onto Maokai. But Lil Rosie going to get the benefit there as she does get a free bunch of tower plating there. She's luckily going to ult the wave. But now McLean is going to be jumping in onto Blackjack there. Kyra could go for the engage there. It does not actually take any tower. As that is going to be Kyra picking up another kill. Very well played from Kyra and McLean. Very successful dive as they get multiple tower playing there. But Rennie is there to answer. As we're going to see Zac is going to interrupt Rennie there. Who is going to look for Kyra. Kyra does not have the Grandmaster's might. Could look for a fight here, but is rather going to back off and play it safe. As we do see, oh gosh, we see a lot of map control being reverted back into the favor of Oryx. There's plenty of wards tracking the Zac, especially in that bottom red side jungle, which is littered with red wards there from the Maokai. A full Kraken Slayer has been picked up by the Misfortune. And Daddy B walking a little too close to the sun, but does have a full Storm Razor. Now we see Zac. He's going to be building. He's built the bombing center for the extra damage, but the Jax already has the full Divine Thunderer, so Alawi needs to be extremely careful when picking fights with this Jax now, as he is going to be very easily get those solo kills. Technical issues in champs like delayed things. Yes, that is correct. Unfortunately, just internet things and all that jazz was a bit of a small delay, but it is okay. As we are all back into the fray now. We see Zaraki is going to catch Lil Lamb in the baby cage, but not going to get too much damage off. His mid lane still just seems to be like a farming lane, pretty much. McLean is going to spot out wards in his own jungle there. Just knows that he's being tracked, so he needs to be extremely careful in where he goes. As Kyra is just going to be going ham. He's just going to look for Blackjack here. As Zaraki does get hit by the Light Binding and the Final Spark, and that last auto attack from one Lil Lamb will secure the kill for Oryx. Whew. Never underestimate Lux's damage, folks. As now Meme Cartel is going to just do some more poke there, but Rennie is going to find McLean here. And there is no help from the mid lane. The mid laner is not there. But now Kyra is going to go for some trades onto Blackjack. Plenty of oh, and will sidestep the Spirit. Ooh. Kyra too clean with it, as now Rennie is going to be looking bot side. The Lisa does land the resonating strike there, and we'll hop over to McLean. That's very good positioning, very good calls. As the curtain call is going to be open. Speaking of that, Lil Roy taking a bit of damage there, and Omen will be just sitting in front there to make sure the Jhin doesn't get any more damage onto Lil Rosie.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
The Jax picks up that first tower. Omen is in a bit of a difficult situation here. Daddy B does get that fourth shot off. And the Misfortune ulti will be dropped bullet time. Takes down Rakan. But now Jax has TP'd in. Gonna go for the fight onto Ray. McLean is then quite low, but Kairu is there. Could look for a re-engage, but I'm gonna actually look for a complete disengage. With Omen taken quite low, and Jax is now sitting in that bot side. Is likely gonna just keep pushing that, and the Jhin is going to probably head top, while the Veigar will go back to his comfy, cozy mid lane. So Kairu will be likely staying there, and Rakan and Jhin will likely be going into mid lane, while Veigar could possibly be going top. But now it looks like the dragon is going to be started up by Lee Sin. They are going to be able to start it there. Omen's in quite a little, but will be able to heal quite nicely with the Maokai passive. Not too afraid here. Lee Sin 2, 1 and 7 has got 9 kill participation. And Lux will just ult the dragon just for the assist, but not going to hand it over to her that freely. As now the lane rotations are just going to go back to what they were originally. Jackson's going to head back into top lane, shove that out. Jhin will be bot lane with Meme Cartel. But Illaoi does have that Ice Spawn now, so we'll be a little bit tankier. But the Jax does do magic damage as well. So this is going to be a very risky call by going for possibly going to play Steel Caps here. As Jax is already halfway to the book. And Little Rosie is going to hold this tower here. Does not have the bullet time to clear the wave super quickly. This Kairu's just going to do some tentacle duty. Clearing out the tentacles, where Illaoi just going to be dropping more tentacles there. The Spirit does land, and Kairu going to walk right back at Blackjack. Absolutely just smacking him. As Illaoi is just going to use that Iceborne slow quite nicely. Going to get a little bit more damage off, but not going to be enough as Jack still wins these trades with the Divine Thunderer. As McLean is ready to steal a buff. He's going to steal the buff from Rennie. Up, and it's going to be nearly smited there as Kairu is going to look to fight Rennie here. Veigar is going to be there. Illaoi is going to go for the fight here onto Kairu. Kairu is going to back away, but it's going to take a lot of damage as Lee Sin will get that shutdown onto the Jax. As McLean is running away, will run into Zaraki. But McLean Cartel is going to be there as well. It's going to try and turn this fight around. Rakan does not get the grand entrance, but does get it by the light binding. And then there's just more and more fighting there as Jhin is being threatened to be dived. And there's going to be the flash from Daddy B there as Omen and Little Rosie are desperately trying to dive Daddy B. But it's not working out too well. The Jhin is playing the 2v1 absolutely superbly. As Lee Sin is going to make his way mid, Zaraki sidesteps the cute resonating strike perfectly, but not the light binding. As that is going to be Rennie on a rampage, 4, 1 and 7 on this Lee Sin. Well, we see 404 from Misfortune. Daddy B did survive long enough, but not long enough to keep his tower. And does respect Omen and Lula Rosie just enough to let them walk away. As now we see items getting picked up across the board. So it's going to be there's going to be the Radiant Virtue for the Zac. It's going to be the Luden's Tempest for the Veigar, and then the Shurelya's for the Rakan. So mythics are all picked up across the board for the whole of Solstice here. While there is no Mythic Misfortune, but she did opt to go for that Kraken Slayer early, so that is going to be just the first item there. Maokai has got the Even Shroud, Lee Sin with the Gore Drinker, and Lux with the Luden's Tempest as well. But we see the Illaoi has not opted for the Tarbies this time, did opt for the anti-CC as McQueen is now going to be fighting multiple members. It's just going to leap out of there, and they are going to give up that Rip Herald. Jax could go for they could go for a fight here. But I don't know, it will be a bit of a ballsy move as they are just going to play it patiently and play it slowly. Not going to be too aggressive here. The Baby Cage is going to catch the Lux there. Lux is going to be giddy, and she's like not a gun, and she's going to get the flash away. Meme Cartel gets her soul pulled out. And Little Lamb barely gets out alive. The fourth shot not going to be enough from the Jhin. As we unfortunately not going to see that Lux fall, and she does make a very important mistake and loses her flash for it. As the game comes to a standstill once more, with Meme Cartel going for that D warding, and that's where he's picked up the majority of his gold. He's got 26 vision scores so far, second highest in the game behind the Maokai. As now Daddy B and Meme Cartel are going to rotate mid. Veigar is going to head down to that bot side, just going to stack in a side lane, while the Jax is also going to comfortably in side lane, dealing with Misfortune and the Maokai. It's curious to see, once the Jax has picked up the Blade of the Rune King, it will be very tricky to deal with him. As we see Kyro just going to be clearing out the wards there. Meme Cartel will be spotted, as Lee Sin is going to try and find the Zac there. Lee Sin will be there to help Blackjack just push the side lane quite comfortably. As the tower gets destroyed in that top side, we see the Rift Herald is going to be dropped there. Blackjack is going to pull the soul from Zac and is going to drop the ulti. And it's not really going to do too much. It's a very tanky boy, as Rennie is going to walk into Kyro. Kyro does have the ulti. And is going to land. He's going to get off the Grandmaster's Might. It doesn't allow. He does not have ulti there, but Zac is going to go for the engage there. The baby cage is going to be dropped. A lot of damage coming out on the Veigar as the ulti comes out, and Zac picks up 2. Now McLean is in hot pursuit of Little Lamb, but is going to land a double life binding. As Zac is going to continue the chase. Little Lamb has nowhere to go. She has no flash. The baby cage is going to be dropped. So much damage being dropped on her. She's going to try and kite this out as much as possible. Is wasting Solstice's time there. As it does look like they're going to try and hand this kill over to the Veigar, but it looks like Zac will just pick it up for himself, as that is a triple kill for McLean, and he does get a whole lot of shutdowns there and evens out the gold. Now we see that it's going to be the bullet time plus the Nation's Grasp drop there. Little Rosie and Omen going to catch on McLean and Meme Cartel, and it will get a pick on Rosie. Now there is going to be TP coming out from the Alawi here. Meme Cartel and McLean need to get out of there. It looks like they are going to contest the dragon here. McLean still is the jump, could go over and jump and take fit for the smite. Jax is on his way there. The curtain call is available from Jhin, and sneaky jump from McLean as he's sitting in the pits. He is waiting, but he is going to get aggroed by the dragon here, as Lee Sin is going to drop that there, and Kyro is going to jump in, bait out the Alawi ult. The 2-man knockup from McLean there. He's in the back line. Rakan gets the quickness plus the grand entrance, and is going to bait out majority of Oryx there. Lux the final spot comes out, Rain takes down Meme Cartel. McLean and Kyro are going to be walking away, as there is now going to be TP coming in from the Veigar. Veigar is going to make it back in, and Kyro is going to look for the re-engage. The baby cage is going to drop. He's going to land a 3-man stun. That is going to be so much damage, as Little Lamb is going to go golden. Lee Sin does land the resonating strike, and Lee Sin jumps into that back line, takes down the Veigar. Daddy B is fighting out one more. Jax takes down Maokai. Jax takes down the Lux, but will get taken down by the Alawi, as Daddy B is going to try and kite this out once again, but Rennie has too much healing, is too mobile. As Zac will have to drop the ulti as a defensive tool, really forcing Oryx to play around him, as he will lock it out. Whew. Big fight there, as the dragon is only actually just going to be started up now, as McLean could look back for his steal, but Blackjack will be outside the pit, just looking for denying the possible steal there, as the spirit's going to be called out. McLean needs to be careful. He's just going to leap away, not going to really go for a fight chat, and they are going to hand that dragon over. Misfortune is 5-0-7 with Infinity Edge. She is quite strong, and we see the Maokai also picks up the Watchful Ward Stone. Very rare item nowadays in League of Legends. We never see it. It's always the 1 or 2 items that we never get to see, but it's quite a powerful item too. As Blade of the Rune King has been picked up by the Jax, the Sunfire Aegis has been also picked up by the Maokai, by the Zac, sorry. As Kyro spots the Maokai and is going to clear out any unnecessary vision. Now Zaraki going to be building into that Zhonya's. Really needs to show some respect for that Lee Sin and that Misfortune, who are the main sources of damage right now. If Misfortune and Lee Sin are taken out, it's going to be quite easy for Source to close it out. But Oryx do have their hands very much in control of this game. They know that Misfortune is the main source of their damage. They need to play it safe. Maokai got plenty of good engage, and now we see they are going to find McLean in his jungle there. Could look for an engage, but just wants his blue buff. He doesn't really want anything else. And up, the blue buff is going to reset, unfortunately, as wards are going to be dropped there, and McLean is going to be going back to his blue buff. As Alawi is going to pull that soul just a little bit. It's going to try and... The Lux is going to try and steal that blue buff. Does have the final spark to go for the steal, but not likely going to. As up is going to try and go for the steal there, but it will be picked up by McLean with that auto attack, and Rakan actually gets the blue buff donated to him. Going to be quite nice. That extra cooldown reduction for him. Could look for a re-engage with that. But still, very much anybody's game. Only about 2,000 gold separating these teams at 23 minutes. It is all about who gets the right engage. With the meme cartel clearing out some vision, is going to spot the Maokai. He's going to get caught out by the resonating strike, but is likely is not going to be able to get out of there as the Dragon's Fury is going to be dropped. And the Lee Sin will pick up that kill. A bit of a blunder from the Rakan. That is a main part of their engage now gone. They have to rely solely on the Zac here. As now Kyrie's going to go for a fight out the Blackjack. Big damage as now he does drop the ulti. Is going to try and fight Kyroo here. But will get his soul back. And is no ulti there for the Alawi. Blue on Lee Sin Kappa. As you can see, Nature's Grasp is going to be dropped there, but it's going to be dodged. Lee Sin is going to go there. Resonating Strike is going to dodge it. It's going to catch the Lee Sin in the baby cage. A lot of damage coming out there. Lee Sin is caught out between a rock and half blade. Deadly Flourish lands. Lee Sin's going to get caught out, going to get stunned by the counter strike. The Jack does drop the ulti. The Zac gets in, drop hits on multiple people. Curtain Call is open. But it's not going to do a lot of damage as that Misfortune is in the baby cage and is going to get locked down by the Rakan. It's going to look for the re-engagement. Clean's not able to get onto Lil Lamp as Blackjack and Omen are going to be frontlining for her. Baby cage is available for Zaraki. A lot of damage coming out. This Blackjack is taken out by Meme Cartel again. This Rakan is getting all these kills as Zac is going to be taken down into his slimy little Orby form. And Lee Sin will pick up that shutdown. Is Veigar really dropping bombs here? With the amount of damage he has in his back pocket, and Lee Sin is going to land that resonating strike and will get the double kill. Still all over the place, 3,000 golden lead for Oryx. While the Jhin is going to be targeted in the mid lane, they do want to lock him down before any possible Barons there. But Lee Sin is not going to be there to assist. He's just going to hop onto his Raptors. And yeah, he's got the Black Gear, got the Hex Drink to help him against that Jax a little bit. As the Gale Force is picked up by the Jhin in the prior to the last team fight there. The Bramble Vest has been picked up by the Zac. A lot of healing on the side of Oryx here with the Lee Sin, the Alawi, as well as the Maokai. We're going to be healing quite a bit. And the Morma Mortius has now been picked up for Lee Sin, who is 10-2 for 10. Very satisfying score, I can say. And has a 20 kill participation. 20 out of 24 kills this Lee Sin has been a part of. Absolutely smurfing it in the jungle here for Rennie. Now McLean and the Rakan can find the right engage. They can set up quite nicely for the Jhin. With this dragon coming up there, it does look like they want to try and play around this last dragon. It's going to be Soul for Oryx. So Soul's going to try and deny this. As Omen is trying to catch out the Meme Cartel here. While Daddy B is going to be picking himself up a red buff. And Lee Sin is going to be hopping over into the bot lane. Lee Sin is not going to be spotted just yet, as now we see Rennie is going to be walking down bot side. The Gale Force is available for Daddy B, and Daddy B will have used that defensively, as Rakan will jump over to his AD carry. Kyra is in that top side. Lux is going to ult that way, but it's not going to be enough. As now we see Omen is going to catch out Zaraki, is going to get caught out in that ulti by the Misfortune. The bullet time. Kyra is fighting in the top lane, likely going to take out Little Lamb as well. As Kyra picks up one, Omen is running for his life. Their Flash is going to connect. The current ball has already been used. And the Rakan is going to land the double charm into the knockup. Lands the triple charm, and Zac is jumping into that backline, trying to get onto Little Rosie. Lee Sin lands the kick and kicks the Zac back. As Daddy B needs to run away. Meme Cartel is going to get hit by the resonating strike, and is not going to let Daddy B fall that easily. As is going to sidestep there. While Jax is just sitting in the top side. He's just opening up the base. As you see hearts coming from Tsunami. Thank you, Tsunami, for all the love. As now we see Kyra is going to be in that top side. Daddy B could go for that fourth shot steal there. And does not likely look like he's going to go for it. As it's just going to be the final dragon picked up. That is Soul for Oryx. And that is a 4,000 gold lead for them. But that does also mean that they lost an in-him top lane. The Jack's able to push very, very far in that side lane. Has got 3 items already. And is going to be able to contest that Misfortune quite easily. But anti-heal is going to likely need to be picked up very early. Very good pickup already from the Zac. Who's also trying to build into that Force of Nature. The Veigar does have the Zhonya's. And the Rakan picked up the Zeke's Convergence. We are just going to be patiently waiting for Zaraki to just scale up just a little bit, exactly what Solstice want. The Jack's also going to be scaling up quite nicely. Jin's going to be picking up a lot of damage. As Little Rosie picks up that red buff, McLean's going to be spotted up by the saplings. As now Mr. Meme Cartel is going to be walking there. Jackson's going to try and go for a fight there onto Blackjack, but his soul is going to be yoinked away. And he's just going to keep farming like nobody's business. He's taking very little damage from the Illaoi. She doesn't actually have too much damage in her back pocket, but now Lee Sin is going to be walking bot. It looks like this is going to be a battle for the ages. Lee Sin does try and go for the kick there. It's going to kick the Jax into the Illaoi, but it looks like Illaoi will be able to pick up that kill there with the help of Rennie. As McLean and Meme Cartel are going to start up the Baron. The Jax is bot side. They know that Lee Sin was there too, so it does look like they are going to try and force it. I don't know if they have the damage for it. It's a very good call with the Lee Sin being bot side, but now Lee Sin is already halfway into mid lane. Veigar is going to be there. Looks like they are going to just keep doing it. It's going to be it's a very risky call here, as Lee Sin is going to try and get onto that backline. McLean will go for the re-engage there onto Lee Sin. Rakan could look for the engage. Is going to get onto the Misfortune, deny the bullet time. As Omen is going to just catch Daddy B there. He's going to use that Gale Force defensively. Baby Cage is going to be dropped there. McLean is in the middle. Omen is going to get that root immediately, and they are going to be in hot pursuit. As the curtain call is open, the Maokai taking quite a lot of damage, and Lee Sin is going to just block most of it. Not really going to be able to do too much about it there, as that Baron's going to be started by Oryx. Very solid effort there from Solstice, but they were not able to do the damage that they needed. That is going to now be Baron, but Jax is just ending the game. And now they're going to be stopping the backs here. Daddy B doing exactly what he needs. He stopped 4 backs. So Jax is going to just be ending the game. The Illaoi can't really stop this Jax. He is too strong. The Jax is just ending the game. This Jax, oh no, is not able to end the game. But the crazy backdoor. Oh my goodness, that is going to be an exposed Nexus. As Jax is able to take down 2 towers. And is able to make a difference despite losing the Baron. Is still able to keep Solstice in this game. But the Expecte almost happening here. Very, very close call. As now we see Illaoi is going to be caught in that baby cage. And is going to be forced to flash almost immediately. Still does not have more than 1 item. Only is sitting on the Iceborne. Could possibly build into that Black Cleaver or the Brown into the Thormail. But neither of those have been picked up. As the baby cage is going to catch the Aloy, but the Aloy does have the Merc trait, so has plenty of that anti-CC. As McLean is going to be pulling Blackjack there. Zac Soul is going to be pulled out, just going to leap away there. Just going to get his soul back quite comfortably. Daddy B is trying to build into the Lord Dominix just to deal with that tanky frontline. Maokai, very scary boy, very tanky. Plenty set up for the Misfortune. As Lee Sin 11, 2, and 14 is going to be the playmaker here. As Maokai is going to drop that Nature's Grasp, going to hit McLean. It's going to hit Zaraki. And Zaraki will get taken down by the final spark. As that is now no baby cage. As that is going to be Maokai going to engage onto McLean. McLean's going to drop that ulti. And it's going to be dropped into that blob form. As Lee Sin desperately trying to get out there. But Little Rosie will drop the ulti to get rid of McLean. That is no Orbi form for him there. As Baroned up minions are going to be the problem. Jax does not have teleport, so cannot go for any possible backdoors here. As 5 members of Oryx are going to be pushing in. They do have Baroned up minions. Zac is not going to have for quite some time. Jin does get caught out, but he's going to Gale Force out of that final spark. As Jax picks up the Maokai. Meme Cartel been keeping his ADC alive. As the JDB is going to try and kite that out so hard, but it's not going to be enough. As now Zaraki is there. The Jax is going to go look for the fight there. The Veigar is going to drop that baby cage. But the Jax will be there to fight once more, but it's not going to be enough. Zaraki will be taken down by the Illaoi Tentacles. Misfortune is just ending the game. As that is going to be game 1 going over to Oryx Glacius. As it is a GG, well played over to Oryx. They do pick up game 1. So that is going to be game 1 going over to the boys in blue. So we're going to have to hand those points over to Oryx, ladies and gentlemen. as we do just wait for the next lobby to be put together. But Leeson coming out on top, trumping his whole team in terms of damage. Misfortune shortly behind with 26,000. But that is going to be very much just, that is going to be Oryx taking the lead in game 1. My skellies, bro. This is why gambling is illegal. I mean, that is true. That is true. But now I just need to make sure I make the appropriate switches. Okie dokie. So, okay, the switches have been made. There you go. That's the first switch that needed to be made. And then there's the second switch, which I'm going to make right now. There's one, and there is the other. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. And we are back. Okay, but now let's try and get some tunes going. But very solid game coming out from Oryx. Thanks for Skelly's hashtag Oryx win. I mean, it's 3 points, bro. But I'm trying to find good music here, man. But no. We gotta get the... We're gonna get this going. Yeah. One more drink, she said. I think I'm losing my head now, and I will make bad memories. One more drink, she said. So turning back now, and I can make hell memories. One more drink, she said. Losing my head now, that I will make bad memories. One more drink, she said. When they're turning back now, I'm gonna make bad memories. Bad memories. One more drink, she said. I'm losing my head now. Nigga, losing my head now. My head now. Losing my head now. My head now, again and again. That's why you gotta trust your gut. You gotta trust your gut, Annie, else you're gonna lose points. Just trust the gut. Don't trust anyone else. Trust the gut. One more drink, she said. Been in my face. Yes, sir. The VOD will indeed be up tomorrow. I'll have it up as soon as tonight. Again. And I think I'm now turning back now. I know the music's loud. I purposely put it a little loud because I was just vibing to it. So that's my bad. Sorry. I was vibing a little too hard. Yeah. One more thing just said. And using my head now. And I will make bad memories. Doesn't vibe along with the music is so damn wholesome. Oh, thank you, Entropy. I mean, thank you so much. I love my music. Music is everything to me. But I've got way too much of it in so many different genres, left, right, and center. Okay, but we are going to be heading into game here. This is going to be second match here with Glacius in the lead, and Glacius are going to be on the blue side now, with red side going over to Solstice. And we are going to see the Rek'Sai banned away, so that is a respect ban towards McLean. The Aurelion Sol going to be banned away in the mid lane. Not going to be seeing the Space Dragon anytime soon. Never dream of a... But then the Victor is going to be banned away in the mid lane as well. And then it's going to also be the Olaf still banned away. So it seems like the bans are not changing just yet. But now curious to see what is going to be the final ban. Are they going to learn something from the first game, or are they just going to go with their gut and ban what they did in the first match? As there's going to be the Kindreds. They actually double ban McLean. Not going to give him any comfort here, but what is going to be the final ban is going to be the Lee Sin. So Rennie is not going to be showing us that Lee Sin anytime soon. Definitely probably the first and last time we're going to be seeing that on stream. As now we are going to be entering the first pick phase here, with the Lux being picked up there. So one little lamp will be on that Lux again. Was not really a problem. Was not too strong, but was not too bad anyway. Shaykos just chose my game. Why'd you choose the game, bro? Get it, vibes, Oh my gosh. Shaykos is here. Where are the predictions? I haven't even gone to the predictions yet. Game 2 predictions. Alright. Sorry. I'll get them now. My mods are all on holiday at the moment, so I don't blame them for being a bit late there. But it's going to be the Sandra and the Norlis picked up for error here. Gonna be the Sandra very good lockdown, the Norlis very good engage. So that is going to be a bit of a change of pace now. As now we see the Morgana going to be locked in there. So that's going to be Morgana, bot lane, and then Lux mid. So plenty of CC to go around. Dark and light binding on one team. Going to be absolutely crazy out here. As we're going to see the Belveth then is going to be picked up for Rennie. So it's going to go for more that... Bro, Lance, you're trolling me here, bro. As then that's going to be the Caitlyn for Mr. Daddy B. The Norlis Caitlyn combo is still quite strong. The root damage. The root from Norlis does like Caitlyn do a little bit extra damage. But now what champions are going to be taken away here? What will be taken away? That's it. Because of Lance, I have to say taken away. Okay? I can't say the other word. As Alawi is going to be taken away. So no Alawi in that top side for Blackjack. Was still a problem despite the Jacks being quite strong. As is now what are we going to possibly seeing targeted towards Solstice here? No, that's not the right word. That's not the right song. I don't want that song. Not that one. We need the vibes. We need the vibes. Nope, not the vibes. Nope, and then I was going to be the Xayah taken away there. Yeah, so no Xayah and no Narcissus. Very surprised that we saw the Narcissus ban, as the Narcissus is still quite strong, but it's not, I don't think it's too ban worthy, as Kindred is going to be, not going to be the last jungle ban, as Elise will be taken away from McLean again. So McLean really left in the dark here in the jungle. So not really sure what he could be bringing out for us here, as he does know he's up against the Belveth. So does he have a possible counter pick? Is he going to be playing something that something new, something spicy? What are we going to be seeing? We are going to see the Malphite. Oh gosh, that is going to be the Malphite in the top lane. So that is going to be plenty of engage. So now it's really going to be forcing some more AP. But there is the only people left that need to pick are top lane and bot lane, and both likely going to be physical damage. So Malphite actually being a really smart pick here and going to be really adding that extra bit of engage along the Norlis and the Lissandra. So now what will be the answer to that Malphite? It is not going to be the Malphite answer, but rather the bot lane. So that is going to be the Kai'Sa going up against the Caitlyn. Yes, Morgana Mama. Hey, Milk the Fire redeemed the first. Hey! Took a while. It took an hour and 30 minutes, but someone finally figured it out. It's always going to be the first button. And Flappy Slappy Mommy. There's a lot of mommies here that I'm concerned why there are so many mothers on this one team. As that is now going to be the Poppy will be picked up on the top side. As I'm getting hydrated. Okay, I need to refill my water after the break. But it's just a team full of, it's just a full women's team out here coming in with the Kai'Sa, Morgana bot lane, Lux mid, Belveth in the jungle, and Poppy top lane. So what will be the jungle answer? What are we going to be seeing from Mr. McLean out here? Something better be good as it's going to be. What we're going to see it is going to be the Hecarim. It's going to be a bit of a speedy boy. We're going to see possibly see some of the one-shots here with the lethality Hecarim being in meta right now. So Very interesting pick there. I'm not surprised, as Hecarim is going to be quite powerful. But I know you're already pets for Bella. Okay, Bella, baby. People have been asking for you. Okay. Okay, Bella. Okay, my baby. Hey, Joe Pepper. Hey, Bella. Okay. Okay, Angel. It's okay. Look at the baby. So we're just gonna put the baby down for a little while, and then there we go. That's some good-ish. That's some good-ish. It is good indeed. And Bella is very much just gonna now sit here with us because we've brought her here and she wants to sit and watch the games. Okay, Bella. You wanna sit here with Dad? Come sit here with Dad. Sit here with Dad and watch some League of Legends. As now we are going to likely be seeing there's a lot of engage on the side of Solstice this time around. Almost every single champion has a point of engage aside from the Caitlyn, who's going to be playing very defensively, going to be playing around her heavy engaged team, while the Malphite or the Lissandra are just going to help peel for her. While Bel'Veth is going to look for that hard scaling, along with the Kai'Sa. But Poppy and Bel'Veth are going to have to deal with the Malphite, who is going to be quite scary as the game progresses. The more armor he gets, the less damage Bel'Veth is going to do here. As Bella, hey, come here, come here. Bella, baby, what's wrong, my angel? Okay, there you go. There's the baby. Isabella. Are you a good baby, Bella? You the best baby in the whole world. You know that, my angel. You know that. You are the best baby. Alright, I will let you go back and sit down. Oh, I need to get water. Okay, thank you for reminding me, Grom. I will go get water. I'll be right back. Bella, you gotta entertain chat for a little while. Think I'm losing my head. Bella! Bella's the coolest cat. She's the best cat. And her mom is even cooler. As I got myself some salt and vinegar chippies. I've been away. You want it, I've been away. Do 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 do. Ow. Salt and vinegar is lit. I can't agree. Possibly the best flavor. Without a doubt. Aside from fruit chutney. Ooh, fruit chutney slaps. Wasn't he getting salty enough? At least not in my experience. Not just yet. Ooh, as we see some nice skins in this game. It's all from Belly Mommy. Mommy Bel'Veth doesn't have no skin here. Okay. Let's just make sure everyone's where they need to be. gosh. No one put themselves in order. Can the team can you put yourself in order, pretty please? Salt and Vinny chips are the best. If I just some slap chips, my boo. Ooh, I could go for some slap. I'm actually gonna make some after this. All right. So now that does mean we are going to be heading into game, ladies and gentlemen. As RX are in the lead right now with 1 game under their belt. As there is now going to be a small pause, so we'll go back to full cam real quick. Just waiting for some last minute connections and all that jazz. But we got, what other song should we play here? Let's go with we're gonna go with this. If you love your wife, you will do this. Blackjack first blood confirmed. I'm not a god. I'm not the king. I am a god. I am worse. Up as the pause is still being paused. I thought you were gonna say like I am Anya. You interrupted me.
Welcome.
As now we are going to head into game here, but now I've got some really spicy skins here. We've got double prestige bot lane for Omen and Rosie. Prestige KDA Kaita and prestige Bewitching Misfortune.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Wow. You're gonna see Kairu on the blood witch Lissandra, if I'm correct. Wait, scale that logo X there. What do you mean the logo is scaled? Brother. I had to use the black and a white one.
Minions have spawned.
Because, like, okay, so... There you go. Please, no, it hurts the eyes. PNG not working as PNG? No, I had to choose this one because of my overlay, everything's white. So the RX logo, it interferes with everything, so you can't really see the logo. So I had to use the black one with the black background. I've made do. As we get a song request from Annie, who's going to be requesting that song there. We got a hydrate from Groms. I will be drinking. We'll do an invert for you tomorrow. Alright, I do appreciate it, my man. Thank you. I did invert it yesterday, but it didn't look too great when I inverted it for Blizzaga, so... But Zaraki playing the cheese, man. As he throws the cheese. Please make at least touch all sides of the box. Okay. Alright, there it goes. It's touching. It should all be touching all the sides now. And now people are suggesting songs left, right, and center. I know you want the original Bring Me the Horizon version. I'll play that at the end of this game. Is that a deal? I'll play the original, don't worry. But not too much action going around here. With Daddy B already getting the extra bit damage onto little Rosie. Why? Why? Akari takes a little bit of damage from Little Lamb, who's just gonna land those empowered auto attacks with the use of the E. Listen, don't listen to Defy. I don't know who to listen to anymore here. As Daddy B does get a little bit more poked down with the new DRX Caitlyn skin actually has been picked up. It's going to be looking quite spicy in game here. Kyra is going to just be walking around, going to be going for some more poke onto Little Lamb here, but I think Kyra might be lagging a little. He's doing very aggressive. As now Omen and Little Rose going to be kept under their tower. As now we're going to see Omen. Yeah, Little Rosie and Omen are taking a little bit of a hit here. Annie is a hater. Well, and I'm glad to listen to Annie because she's got Star Wars in her name, but Rocket's going to get poked out. And Rainy is going to be into the mid lane there, but Rainy's not going to be able to get anything from that. As now Daddy B and Meme still keeping the pressure up. Daddy B has built a bit of a CS lead and attacking Little Rosie every chance he gets. Little Rosie not having as great of a time as she did in the first game. As Velvet will be spotted coming bot side, but Hecarim will be there as a possible counter gang as the Rocky does get pushed into the side of the wall, but will have to walk away from Blackjack. As Hecarim is sitting and lying in wait for a possible kill there as one Little Lamb is going to be low on mana as Kari going to try and walk forward. And he's going to walk forward, going to land the poke there onto Little Lamb, and she's going to have to walk away. Daddy B really just gonna try and push this wave, wants to go for a reset. Hecarim is still just hanging around, but is gonna just go for the back anyway. I'm not too stressed about that as I'm craving these chips and I really don't want to eat them in pork because that's just not the appropriate way to go about it. As now Rennie is going to be farming up more as Velvets generally do, but Lissandra is gonna try and interrupt that. Annie is deprived of salt and Vinny slap chips. That is true. As Little Rosie is gonna dodge the damage there. Daddy B needs to be very careful, taking a big chunk of damage from Little Rosie, as well as Omen, who are able to get that burn damage and get that burst with the Kai'Sa passive. So that is going to be the reset coming out from Caitlyn and from Meme Cartel. Not gonna be overstepping their welcome, and I'm just gonna pick up some more items. Where am I supposed to get at this hour? Go to like go to a local store and get frozen potato chips and then just cook them yourself. That's what I did. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be hella fun. As now Rainy is going to be watching the Hecarim try and steal away some camps, but not going to be stealing anything. They're just going to steal the blue and he's going to go for a fight onto Rainy, but the phase rush is going to be quite useful there. As McLean is in a bit of a precarious situation. He's going to get caught out. That is 3 members closing in on him there, and Poppy picking up the kill. That's not for a slap tips, but I know, but you got to make the plan, man. You got to make a plan. I mean, maybe not at this hour. Maybe order them from a shop. But First Blood did go over to Blackjack, as this was predicted. But it took the second prediction to get it. Goes for Blackjack entry for the win. True, true. But it wasn't even on the Malphite. The Malphite's just kind of just chilling, bro. That skin looks hella dope, though. I just want to play League now. I think after this, I'm just going to play some more League. I don't know if I'll stream it. Like, I would stream it, but I'll close the stream and then start a new stream and then just stream that. I made a lekker spicy mince and rice for dinner, and I just want them Vinny Cheeps. Spicy mince. Ooh. How do you say no to spicy mince? Basil vinegar? No. People arguing about food, bro. As now we're going to see Zaraki getting some more poke onto the Blackjack. Jasmine rice nuggets. But this, dude, you guys are living in lavish on that food. Some just chicken schnitzel and some hot chips, bro. As now we're going to see McLean is going to be starting up that dragon with the rest of his team there, and they are going to like to pick up his Lux does land the final spark, but it will get taken down by the ulti as well. As that is just going to be get the dragon there. Meme Cartel is going to get caught out by Rennie. Rennie's going to be stopping up that poke there. Kyra lands the double root. But it's not going to be enough as Rennie is going in for the hot pursuit. Kyra needs to burn the flash. And Daddy B will just walk out of there. Steamed to perfection. Bro, you're just making me hungry. And I see like willing to feed me. Stop making me hungry. I'm so hungry now. Yes, because we have electricity X DDD. No, but I'm living like I have chicken strips and chips for myself because I get like that's my budget, bro. I wish. Man, Defy is really out here cooking like lavish dishes and you're complaining because you want Soul Vinegar chips. I might have to start siding with Defy now. As you see, still 3 kills going over to Oryx here. Little Rosie and the Morgana still keeping pressure on the Caitlyn. She sits alone. Lux picking up 2 kills and then Poppy picking up another. Hecarim unfortunately falling twice. And then the Null is falling the one time there. Did opt to pick up the plated steel caps. Very interesting pick up there from the Nullus. The Bel'Veth is going to be doing quite a bit of damage along with the Kai'Sa, but I think the magic resist might have been a bit better off, at least in my personal opinion, but maybe it's just because he's very still scared of the Bel'Veth, which I can respect. I need more chips, sorry. Hecarim hits at level 6. It's going to be heading up that top side. Bel'Veth great level at that level 7. And then multiple pings were coming out on that top side. So Rocky tries to go for a trade onto Blackjack, but Blackjack will use that steadfast presence just to run away.
It's not dented.
And then Blackjack is also just gonna keep the pressure up with the Sheen, with the Kindle Gems. It does have a little more damage than the Malphite would, but Rainy is gonna be starting that up there, as we're gonna see Hecarim is gonna go for the engage there onto Little Lamb. Ulti coming out there from the Lissandra. That Lux is gonna burn the flash, but that is not going to be the turnaround, as Rennie is going to be there, but Kyra McLean are gonna walk away as Blackjack did roam into the mid lane. Very, very good call there, but not gonna be enough, as Hecarim is gonna get flashed on, and Blackjack picks up a second kill. And McLean did not see that one coming, as Kyra's gonna go for that engage once again. Norlis does drop the dredge line, and the damage is gonna come out, and that's gonna be the shutdown going over to Lissandra, as that's first kill going over to Solstice. As Hecarim is unfortunately really not having a good time here. And Daddy B needs to be very careful here. Gonna do a lot, doing a lot of damage over to Rennie over there, but Rennie is gonna be fighting over onto the Blackjack. But now, that's gonna flash from Daddy B as he picks up the kill. The Kai'Sa is not gonna walk into that trap, unfortunately. As the dredge line not gonna be enough, but now Malphite is going to be fighting onto Rennie there, and Kyra is gonna pick up that kill there, and then he's gonna pick up a double. And 2 kills going in that top side for the Lissandra. Boy, it's called confuse the enemy. Yeah, it's like a quote I once heard. It was I'm a cutie pie saying it. If I don't know what I'm doing, how is the enemy supposed to know what I am doing? And now Daddy B is going to be able to get some more tower plane. Little Rosie is going to be forced to sit and watch as her tower planes just keep falling. As Daddy B has got a lot of gold there. The dredge line is going to connect there. The Caitlyn is not going to walk into the trap there. It's going to be the flash ulti coming out from Omen there. But now that is going to be Rosie taking a lot of damage there, as that Caitlyn is going to get taken down by Omen. But then Norlis gets the trade onto the Kai'Sa. There's just blood left, right, and center between these two teams. This is a brawl to the very end. Norlis going to solo kill onto Omen, but Rennie is going to be there, going to get the knock up. As the anchor knock me like Kara, they're going to be able to pick up at least one. Kara needs to be very careful. Does have the ulti, does have the passive, as Remy is just going to pick that shutdown up quite easily. As now Cheese Wheel going to be using the cheese just to poke out the Poppy. Lissandra does have 4 kills. Now the Kai'Sa does have that Storm Razor as well as the Caitlyn. And so Dragon is being sought out by the Bel'Veth. Hecarim is like not going to be able to get there in time. Just going to try and farm up the camps. try and get at least 1 or 2 items. Well, the Belveth has already picked up that Kraken Slayer. So we're doing that extra juicy on-hit damage there. The Salt is still very much in this game. Still has plenty of control. Daddy B on something very comfortable this time around. As we see the ulti coming out from the Lux there. There's going to be the Hecarim jumping in. It's going to send the Velvet into the tower. Rennie tanking tower shots. And is not going to survive as the Hecarim gets the shutdown onto the Belvet. The Sandra will fall. The Hecarim is just going to clear that wave as the final binding is going to land. The Lux will get that extra damage off and pick up the kill. As Caitlyn is going to drop the ace in the hole there. Traps are going to be dropped left, right, and center. Caitlyn really asserting her dominance down on this bot side. Cheese wheels are starting to hurt. And Blackjack does not have any magic resist. And those cheese wheels have likely been maxed out already. As now Daddy B is going to walk forward. Going to place some more traps there. And they are going to try and pick up that tower. It does look like they are going to pick it up quite easily. But it's going to... Oh, no. As now Caitlyn is going to pick up at least 1 kill in the trade. Does get caught on a tower by that Dark Binding. But is going to pick up that trade kill at least. They do not get the tower. The first tower is still very much up for grabs for both sides. His little Rosie is going to try and... He's going to drop a ward there just to spot out any possible engages there. Oh gosh, these chips are so addictive. These chips are so addictive, I swear. If now Zarok, he's gonna walk up to Blackjack. Actually opted for the Divine Sundra rather than the Iceborne, so wants to do that a little bit more damage rather than that extra bit of tankiness. Well, no, Harry does spot out Rennie. He's gonna hop in. They are gonna catch Rennie out. The Hecarim does hop in. The Velvet is gonna flash the wall. Kyrie is gonna hop over the wall as well. Rennie is running for their lives there. Is Poppy gonna use the ulti there? Malphite is gonna drop the unstoppable force. Little Lamb is gonna be there as well. Gonna force out double flashes. As the Malphite is desperate, they're gonna try and desperately save the Malphite's life, but not gonna be enough. As Kyrie gonna get some burst off, but not gonna be enough. Very close there, but not gonna be enough to save the Malphite. As the Hecarim unfortunately tried his best to save his teammate, but did not work out. As now the gold lead shifts into Oryx's favor once again. And already did pick up the Hecarim's Krugs there, so he's going to be a little bit... He's going to have completed that jungle item already. So we'll be spotted there, and we'll just clear out some more vision. As that is going to be the Lux picking up that first tower in the mid lane. Caitlyn and the Nolus were not able to get it just in time yet, as the Dredge is going to connect onto Omen. But Omen will just use the Black Shield and just walk it out. Daddy B is going to be relatively strong so far at the moment. Really so... English, bro. I lost my English. I lost the ability to speak English. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just quite hungry. And these chips are getting very addictive right now. Plenty of vision is going to be spotted out there, but Caitlyn and Nolus to pick up that tower for Soulfish, yeah, who are about 4,000 gold behind. With the Poppy and the Belveth really exceeding what Souls were expecting. As now Meme Cartel is going to he's not going to look to roam just yet. He's going to really just try and stick with the Caitlyn until he gets at least 1 or 2 more items. And then we'll try and roam and help out their team. Obviously, 4 members of Oryx are going to be going to the bot side. The Dragon is going to be spawning in 45 seconds. So are very much just going to play around that. As D-warding coming out from Omen as well as Rennie. McLean is going to be quite fast. Is going to clear out his jungle. And is going to get that upgraded smite. As Kairu is going to be caught out by Blackjack. And will be able to use the claw to escape the perilous hands of Blackjack and Rennie. Well, One Lamb is going to clear out those minions. 156 CS at 17 minutes. She's doing very, very well on this Lux so far. Or Kyra, unfortunately, not having the best of times right now. particularly because he's been trying to roam, but he's lost a little bit of his CS because of that. As now 4 members are bot side to start up this dragon. Hecarim is going to opt to go for that Rift Herald. He's going to go trade it. They're going to handshake it. And this is going to be the second dragon, so it's not the end of the world for Solstice here. As they are going to be picking up the Rift Herald. They can't really deny their Lux is sitting around, does have the final spark. Kairu is there, but Lux is sitting waiting, is going to try and land that light binding. As Lux is going to drop the ulti there and is going to be able to do a bit of damage over the Hecarim, but Hecarim's just going to have to ghost and get out of there, not going to be able to survive, as the Rift Herald is going to be immediately dropped. Bit of an interesting call there. I think it was a bit of a rushed call, as well as Zaraki is going, and Kairu are not going to be able to usher it to the tower. Unless they could look for an engage here, but Omen is really only squishy one there, and that is no Rift Herald for Solstice here. But that does mean that the Nautilus and the Caitlyn do get free reign in the bot lane. They see 2 members mid and 3 members top. So that is just going to be a very easy second tier tower pickup in the bot lane. As Hecarim is going to just hold this mid lane tower. Really going to try and deny it from the Kai'Sa, while the Caitlyn and the Nautilus will pick up tower in the bot lane. Misclick from McLean, surely. Possibly a misclick, as he did possibly think that Malphite lets the 2 ulti to the Sandra going to go in, going to try and land the ulti, but Omen is going to get hit by the ulti there now. Blackjack is tanking tower and will survive. Omen also having to burn the stopwatch, or the Zhonya's, to survive as well. Very good engage coming out there from Solstice, but they're not able to get the kill, as there's plenty of disengage available over to the side of Glacius. That does mean that the Poppy is going to have to deal with Zaraki, and Zaraki and Kairu are going to be able to try and get this tower. Rainy is now going to be top side as well. Who is going to look for a fight here. But the cheese wheel going to be dropped. And the cheese being dropped by Zaraki. As Velvet is just going to be there to pick up minions. Just to allow the Morgana and the Poppy to reset, Lux is now going to be here to answer. Daddy B is also heading to the top side. Has got the Dusk Blade on Caitlyn. Bit of an interesting call there, as Little Lamb will tank that ace in the hole. As 4 members of Souls on top side, they really want this tower. Hecarim is going to head mid. Going to catch the Bel'Veth. But now it's very much top tower going over to Souls. The Hecarim is going very fast and will try and catch out Little Lamb. Is going to walk away. The final spark is going to be dropped. Little Rosie is going to barely survive there, as Malphite goes for the ulti solo bolo. We'll take the tower and we'll walk it out as the dive comes out, and that is 1 dead Lux, as they did not want Lux to do anything there. But now we see Blackjack and Rennie are going to be trying to go for the fight here, but the Caitlyn does land 9 caliber net. Is going to try and cut out Poppy. Is going to flash forward. Is going to land the E there. Daddy B is walking away. Hecarim is looking for the re-engage. The Lissandra is going to look for the re-engage as well, but Meme Cartel needs to back off, as that is a very easy pick there for Solstice. They are able to pick up a tower and get a free kill, so they not even out the gold, and it is very much just 1,000 gold for Glacius. Sorry, these chips. I shouldn't have access to these chips. They're so addicting. My goodness. But now the dragon is only going to be spawning in about 1.5 minutes. So that should be, the wards should be coming out to set up for that quite quickly. As now Caitlyn is also going to be building the Collector. So going for more of that lethality build, which can be quite useful against 3 or 4 squishy targets. But the Bel'Veth is not even building any armor. It's just going to be building mostly MR. Poppy is going to be the tanky one, but has built Divine Sunder. So still not going to be the tankiest person in the world. I see Hecarim is going to be, they are going to be doing the Baron here. 5 members on the Baron. Hey, Zubscog, welcome to the chat, my man. Hope you're having a good night. We're just casting some more League of Legends out here. Hope you enjoy. Is Aerosols is facing up against Oryx Glacius. And Glacius, it's a wild, tough game. It has been a tough game. It has been very much a coin flip. Dead even gold almost, about only 1,000 gold separating them. Okay. I just spilled my water. I'll be right back, chat. Hey, I need cheered 1 bit. Thank you for the bits. I don't know what bits do necessarily, but due to the TP now coming in hot from Zaraki and Blackjack is going to get taken down by the Caitlyn. Caitlyn going to pick up the kill there, but McLean and Meme Cartel are going to be running for their lives there. Kairu is going to look for the re-engage. McLean is quite low, cannot look for a fight just yet. As you see, it's going to be the engage there from Meme Cartel, but that is going to be going golden as the Malphite gets unstoppably forced into that back line as Rennie is in the back line trying to pick up an each kill, get the reset, but not getting enough. Caitlyn picks up the bell there, and then Morgana picks up the Hecarim there. As Morgana is going to be the only one getting the kill there. Little Road's running for their lives. Kyra is going to be walking in. Kyra's going to pick up that kill. As now Caitlyn does drop the ace in the hole, and Omen is running for their lives. Oh, sorry chat, like, had a bit of a freak out because the water, I spilled my water while grabbing chips. But this is going to be the Dragon Force also, so they do pick up a bit of steam here. The Caitlyn, quite strong. Lissandra, also a big issue. This Omen is going to be spotting up plenty of vision there. It's going to try and use the soil to try and steal it, but the Caitlyn crit will keep them alive there. So I'm going to have to check this off because like the blaze is now wet. The alt Lux will ult the wave, will hit Kairu, but Kairu will still be able to pick up that tower very easily. And the chip gods punish you for eating salt and Vinny without us. I mean, I guess I deserve that. I guess the punishment is very much deserved. Alright. But now back at it, Blackjack is top side, is 5-2 on the Poppy, but hasn't had too much luck since exiting of the laning phase. Malphite having a much bigger impact on the map, as the Poppy is just going to be able to pick up that tower quite easily. But now I might take the beanie off. I'm debating taking the beanie off, but now Morgana is going to try and land that Dark Binding, but Daddy B not going to fall for it that easily, as does have the Collector. So that is a 3-item Caitlyn versus a 2-item Kai'Sa. And then Caitlyn is going to land, if she lands that trap, that is going to be a lot of burst going down onto the target on the Trapperoonie. As McLean is looking for a way in. But the Omen does land the Dark Binding onto Meme Cartel, but Meme Cartel is just going to drop the shield, not going to be too bothered there. As now little Rosie going to be gifted some of these minions, just they really want her to scale, going the more of the on-hit Kai'Sa, but does not have the static shift, so the on-hit's not really going as planned. I do understand that the on-hit build is very much a Can we just like take a second and look at that damage? What? Oh man, just got off-held by a trap by Caitlyn. What is that? So now, it does give priority over to Solstice. There's a lot of damage being churned out from Daddy B. But Remy is quite strong. He's picked up the Iceborne. He's going to be quite tanky now. As he did opt for a much safer pick there. The Hecarim has got the fully stacked mana immune now. So it's still going to be starting to one-shot as well. So 2 one-shots available as Blackjack. Does not take too much damage from Daddy B. As Daddy B is just more of the one-shotting the squishies and then let everyone else deal with the tanks. As Meme Cartel and Zaraki are going to be waiting for the Death Bush. Not going to be able to catch anyone in the Death Bush there. Blackjack is going to try and catch out one, but nothing's going to connect there. I'm taking a lot of damage from that trap still. As we see the wards being dropped still. Baron is still being heavily contested. Hecarim is pushing that top wave. The Tundra is down on the bot side, so they are just forcing the fight. But now Glaciers have realized what Solstice are doing and are just going to push down mid. But Lissandra is already bot side on that inhibitor tower, as well as the Hecarim is also on that inhib tower. So I'm going to look for a fight. I'm going to go catch some Malphite. Malphite's not probably the best target. He's quite tanky, but Rennie shreds through him with that extra on-hit damage there. As Daddy B has used the ace in the hole already. 4 members are still mid. The Lux is going to go deal with the Lissandra, but not going to be enough as you're going to see a flash from Rennie there. Kaisa is going to use that killer instinct, going to get into that backline very easily, as then that is going to be Meme Cartel being taken down. As Rennie with the aggressive flash forward had the black shield, so did not get slowed by the 90 caliber net, as Glacius are going to look to open up the base once again. With McLean, only one left, and we see the Hecarim really wants to pick up a kill, and is going to pick it up and walk out alive. Really good play from McLean. They're able to pick up at least 1 kill and walk it out to tell the tale. And looks like Oryx are on the retreat. Now with this dragon being, this was dragon spawning, it's gonna be the 3rd dragon, so whoever gets this will be on the soul point. It's relatively even on both sides, both just have 1 dragon apiece, so not gonna be too bad there. As Meme Cartel and Daddy B are gonna be walking down, but Caitlyn does have the last whisper, so the first part of the Lord Dominix, as the dragon is gonna be spawning now in 10 seconds. Velvet, they look like they're gonna head for the Baron here. They're gonna just go for the trade. Cassandra is pushing top, does have the teleport, and is just going to keep pushing, but is looking for the reset here. So from what I do understand, I think they are very much aware this is going to be a trade. They're going to have to do this very quickly. Baron has been started up, and it looks like it's going to go quite quickly with Kairu. Kairu going to be there as well. Going to try and could possibly send the claw, but is not going to be able to do that, as that Baron is going to be shredded by the Velvet. And the Kaiser. As you now see that 3rd dragon picked up by Solstice, so they are on soul point here, and is going to be the Cloud Soul, so it is a very powerful soul, especially for their team. You have all of these movement speed based ultimates, and the Hecarim. Imagine the Hecarim, if he drops the ult, drops the Ghost, and gets that phase rush off, is going to be an absolute nightmare. You're not going to be able to catch him. But Velvet is the carrier. Velvet is killed. It is very easy for Solstice just to close out this game, but Velvet is quite tanky with that Iceborne and Death Dance combo. Sorry. Now we are going to be seeing 4 members of Oryx on the bot side, so 3 members of Solstice. Hecarim is constantly with the Poppy. Caitlyn is going for that reset there. But these Baron up minions are causing a lot of issues. And it does look like Kyrie's going to have to use that ulti defensively. Rennie's going to go for the engage, but it's going to immediately force the flash there. Rennie's in quite low. He's going to hit by the Malphite. Aura is going to take a lot of damage. He's going to be tanking tower. Velvet picks up 1, but it's going to be taken down as Omen is going to try and make another, but that's going to be double kill for Daddy B. As the overextension from the Velvet is finally punished. And now we see the Hecarim is fighting the Poppy in that top side, but she is going to be doing quite a lot of damage with that Divine Sundra. As Hard Rock gives me the mod check. We don't know where the mods are. The mods are on holiday at the moment. It's their holiday. They're on break. So I'm doing my own chat moderating here as Zaraki gets taken down by the final spark. As more and more of Solstice's base is being opened up here. Free reign for all. I mean, I'm not just gonna go out and give random mods left, right, and center, Mr. Hard Rock. And now Daddy B gonna be sitting here, has got 4 items and is not got the full boots just yet, but 2 inhibs down for Solstice here. This is gonna be a bit of a tricky game for them to come back in. They are very much behind, a 5,000 gold deficit at the moment. They all have to play around this Caitlyn and this Lissandra, who are very, very strong. Malphite does have the engage and does have the armor to tank the Bel'Veth, but she is just getting tankier and tankier. She's getting harder and harder to kill, and she's still doing the most damage in these team fights. Go McLean, we believe. We all believe in McLean here. McLean is trying his darn tooting his hardest to try and carry out here. It's a bit rough because there's so much anti-dive with the barrier. Not the barrier, with the edge. Well, it's not the Edge of Night either. It's the Banshee's Veil for the Lux. We've got the Black Shield there from Morgana. so much difficulty, and then the steadfast presence from the Poppy also can deny the dash. Look at you now, a bang bang main cease. My days, I was a sub top mid days, good old days. Now you're bang bang main cease. So bang bang can mean a lot of things. I just think it's a misfortune, or ADC main at least, but minus 15 beep beep, minus 15 LP delivery. Love to see it. Love to see the good old copy pastas. As the the inhib mid will respawn, so that is going to be a little bit of a sigh of relief for Solstice here, as the dragon is spawning in 122. Mobile Legends bang bang. As now that ulti coming out from the Luxem Deloy, now into Kairu is just going to have to walk away. Malphite does have the ulti. Needs to look for a big group up there, as that's going to be the stun onto Blackjack. Blackjack is still quite tanky. Hashtag national colors, we take those, my G. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, if I can get the national colors for League of Legends, I would, as Malphite is going to try and look for the engage. The inhib is going to be slowly pouring. Lux does drop that final spark once again. The inhib will survive once more. Caitlyn does drop the 8 in the hole, but it will be tagged by Rennie and Blackjack, who are the tanky frontline. Despite the Bel'Veth doing the most damage, she is also going to be the one tanking all the damage. As we're going to see Mim Cattell is going to be spotted out. Rennie is sitting very far back, knows how much of a risk they are. Poppy's going to land the dash onto Zaraki and is immediately going to flash out of there. Zassandra's going to try and look for the engage, but is not going to get it. As now the dragon is going to be spawning. So 5 members of Oryx are going to be returning down there, while Solstice are likely just going to be defending their base. Hecarim could possibly try go for a steal here. Is their soul? Best MM and Nom. Easy, my bro. As they're going to see that dragon shredded by the Bel'Veth. That is not even worth contesting, as it is 3 dragons to 3. And they are both on soul pointers, so very much that next Drake is going to be the main contestant. With Baron spawning in 30 seconds, it does look like the Solstice are going to try and set up for Baron here. They are going to go for that last hurrah play. They know Bel'Veth is going to be the bot side. Well, they assume she's bot side. And she is. They are going to be able to try and do that very quickly. The Caitlyn is not as strong as the Kai'Sa in terms of shred. And the Hecarim is going more of a movement speed orientated build, so he's not going to be worried too much. But it looks like they are not going to opt for it. They didn't know where the Bel'Veth was, but honestly, Bel'Veth has made their way mid and is going to be walking up to the Baron. And McLean is going to be picking up his red buff very comfortably. 4 members of Oryx are going to be there. McLean is going to be around the Baron, so is Daddy B. As we see, the Lifeline is going to connect, but it's going to get dodged as the Bel'Veth shreds through that Baron. Kyrie is going to be the back line. Then it's like going to try and get the big Malphite ulti. McLean taking so much damage. Malphite not able to get anyone in the Zhonya's. Saves Little Lamb's life as Kyrie's taken down by Little Rosie. Zaraki is going to be one shot by Rosie once again as for that double kill. As now TPs are happening. Poppy is going to be going that top side. Kai'Sa is going to be walking on these Caitlyn traps. Remy is running forward. Is going to grab that wave. Is going to get those little Void Remora spawning. And that is going to be some extra minions for her. One thing you can't stop, and that is a Baron up Bel'Veth with her Void Remora. And Blackjack is up in that top side. Void Remora going to be there. Rennie doing so much work. Going to be absolutely going to be smacking that tower JoJo style. And that is going to be both the towers falling down. It's going to be Kai'Sa jumping in the last hurrah. But Glacius take game 2 and take the series. GG, well played over to Glacius over here, who do take the W. They take the series 2-0 very comfortably, but very, very well played to both Solstice and to the none other than our victors, Oryx Glacius. So we will be seeing them advance into the next section of this tournament, as we see some Shrek from Hard Rock. Okay, I need to copy that one. I actually like that one. I need to copy that one. But very good games of League of Legends, very close near the end. Very well fought from both teams, so give a pat on the back to everyone here. And we are going to be seeing some more of the Namlor coming up, but Kronos, I haven't really progressed through. Don't forget your song. Okay, I need to go up and find it. Oryx versus Oryx semis. Okay, I need to go up and find Annie's song. Alright, I think I know what song you're requesting. The original. Oh, I know exactly what song you're requesting. I'll play it as the outro. Okay. That'll be the outro. But gonna be a very pogged Oryx versus Oryx semi-final with Kronos facing off against one of the other people there. So there is still one more Era team who are in contention. So that should be quite good. But from me on the casting desk, from Bella, who's not sleeping here anymore, I bid you all farewell. I hope you all have a great evening. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you keep warm because it's very cold here in Joburg. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I do hope people stay warm and cozy, as this is gonna be it. They're taking on Uwu. Thanks for the Skellies. Oof, man's balling in Skellies here. But I will be seeing you all in the next one. Hopefully it will be sometime this week, as now we are going to be popping off. I wish you all the best. Good day and good night, everyone.